Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Make fathers great again. How you brothers doing? First and foremost, praise Yahweh. Always, always. Was taking my morning walk. I was reading my scripture and excuse me guys. I was taking my morning walk, reading my scripture. I haven't even got ready for the day yet. Yahweh comes first. And Yohanan, John 14. Oh, it took me all the way back up to the top, guys. Hold on one second. Yohanan, chapter 14. It was verses 14 and 15. So John 14, if you ask whatever in my name, I shall do it. If you love me, you shall guard my commands. And then when you skip down to verse 21, he says, he who possesses my commands and guards them, it is he who loves me. And he who loves me shall be loved by my Father, and I shall love him and manifest myself to him. Manifest is make known, show forth myself to that person who loves me. What stuck to me was first he says, ask whatever in my name in verse 14. Directly after, he says that those who love me follow my commands. Drop down in 21, 7 verses later. Those who possess and guard. If you look at Proverbs, it says more than once, guard my commands. And then I thought to self, I said, self, how do you keep and possess anything that you do not guard? You guard your finances from poor decisions. You guard your family from bad leadership, bad financial decisions, bad from fear, from danger. We are constantly guarding things, especially the things that we treasure. How much more so our mind? We guard it. So we possess the fruitful information, first and foremost, which is the scripture and the universal laws, the statutes and commandments. But we not only digest them, we must protect them. How do you guard something? You make sure that what is not good cannot enter into your gates. Well, how often do we allow things that are not good, people that are not good, into our gates? And wonder why we may lose sight of Yahweh, because he never loses sight of us. We might lose sight of Yahweh. We might turn our hearts from Yahweh. Because of what? Because of a thought, because of a mood or an emotion, because of a message, because of pain, because of disappointment, missed expectation. One of the things that we know will occur is negative thoughts will occur. That negative people will occur. First and foremost, if we can keep those thoughts and people outside of our gates, let's do so. But we know on this earth that we will have to encounter those people. So with that being said, I'm sorry guys, I keep it on the kitchen fridge. But with that being said, we must guard his law, statutes, and commandments. We must guard right ruling. We must guard righteousness. We must guard the scripture in our minds and in our hearts, our subconscious. How do you guard it? Stop letting those people in and stop letting that information in, that message in. Where does it come from? Music. How much of the music that we listen to is counter to what we read in the scripture? How much of the TV, the social media, conversations, relationships that we have that are contrary to scripture? And we wonder why we can't stay on point. If your spending habits are contrary to your plan, your financial plan, then how are you protecting the plan or your finances? If your eating habits are contrary to your diet, how are you protecting your health? We guard what we treasure by keeping those things that aren't fruitful outside of our gates and what is fruitful inside of our gates. We are in control of most of it. Let's be more mindful, because we not only must possess the good word, we must protect and guard the good word. That is a full-time job. So I offer you two words: awareness. If one is not aware, one cannot protect anything. That's just like if you don't have a security system and someone breaks into your home. If you're home or not home, how do you notice the intrusion? You have to be aware. Security system is there for you for when you're not home or when you're not aware. Our security system sometimes is our emotions. When we're not aware of something, our emotion alerts us to it. But more so, our mind should alert us because we are aware. So that's the first way of protecting and guarding. The second way is discipline. Discipline is the commitment to sticking to a plan, of respecting Yahweh's laws, statutes, and commandments. We may veer from the path. Discipline is the commitment that turns our hearts back to Yahweh. A man cannot possess and keep anything without discipline, without awareness, without discipline. These things are constantly repeated in the scripture. All things can be found in scripture. It's mind-blowing. Take the time to possess his word and spend all your time protecting and guarding it by being mindful of who you allow in your gates, what messages you allow in your gates. Your mind does not discriminate on the information that you put in it, just like the earth does not discriminate what plants get planted. I heard Jim Rome say you can plant sunflowers and you can plant poison. The ground will produce both. Your mind will produce both. If you allow negativity to occupy your gates, your mind will be negative. If you only allow positivity to occupy your gates, your mind will be positive. We are only supposed to allow what is fruitful, what is loving, what is good, what is patient, what is kind, what is giving to occupy us. And if we're not doing that, that is where we're failing. Be blessed, my brothers. Stay aware, stay disciplined, so you can possess and guard. All things be through Yahweh Shua Messiah and Yahweh. Great day.